Hi, everyone. Welcome to Moonrise Cottage for your daily love energy forecast. We have some beautiful cards coming out. For those of you that are new, welcome. Great to have you here. I'm working with my spirit guides to channel messages and energy. They're talking about love energy this morning. And I do use the Mystical Shaman Oracle deck, the Animal Medicine deck, and the Journey of Love to pick a couple of oracles, cards, to describe, my spirit guides are saying, to describe for you the energy of the day. And these cards came out earlier this morning, and there's a lot of energy flowing through. If you've been following along with these readings, you know the progression that's going on. The full moon was a momentous event. It is meant to help us rocket forward on the new moon that is coming in just a few more days. So the first message out is the swan, and it is about the becoming, is what Spirit's talking about. So I'm going to read from the book a little bit. Little swan flew through the dream time, looking for the future. She rested for a moment in the coolness of the pond, looking for a way to find the entry point to the future. This was a moment of confusion for Swan, as she knew that she had happened into the dream time by accident. This was her first flight alone, and she was a bit concerned by the dream time landscape. As Swan looked high above Sacred Mountain, she saw the biggest swirling black hole she had ever seen. Dragonfly came flying by, and Swan stopped to ask about the black hole. And Dragonfly said, "Swan, that is the doorway to the other planes of imagination. I have been guardian of the illusion for many years and many moons. If you want to enter there, you would have to ask permission and earn the right." So, in the Swan story, it is all about the things we've been talking about. Coming into the maturity and the fullness of your energy, your spirit being, your understanding of yourself in that way, and managing the energy that has come forward to create this transition, this transmutation. So from the Mystical Shaman Oracle deck, we have the Time Master, and it's perfect. And I'm hoping you can see the infinity symbol in the center of the chest of the Time Master. So a very similar message. I'm going to, again, just go to the text and read it directly. Spirit wants to tie these messages together for your understanding about the way in which you go forward. Time is a construct of the human mind through which life events are seen to flow in a straight line from past to future. This, however, is an illusion. Time moves in patterns, in fractals, sometimes turning like a wheel, and others moving straight as an arrow. Humans see time like a ticking clock, and this image reminds us that there is only so much of it to spend in this lifetime. It is like a type of currency. At any given moment, you can see time in all of its infinite potential, at once vast and all-encompassing, and then shrunken and finite. When the Time Master visits you, he asks the most important question. Will you break free from limited cause and effect thinking by moving beyond the linear illusion and welcoming the cyclic quality of time? You find yourself now in a moment when the wheel of time turns and you're able to influence the past, thus changing the present and the future simultaneously. This is a true test of the Time Master. You are being invited to take back your power. So let go of the past and choose to step into your life. In this moment, you are all-powerful. Anything is possible now. So I love that confirmation of the energy that's coming forward. And what the heck we're doing here, Spirit says. It's really beautiful. Spirit's calling it a recapitulation of a couple readings that just came out. And that is Riding the Cosmic Wave from the Journey of Love Oracle deck. Beautiful, number 60. So clearly, the threads tying together, my spirit guides are saying, Let's just check the text really briefly, and then we're going to jump into the Rider Waite. You can be carried further by this cosmic wave than by your own efforts. Where you are going cannot be attained by effort. The effort, the discipline, prepares us for the leap. But after the leap, we are no longer sustained by our efforts, but by forces greater than us, forces of love energy. You are stepping toward the edge and preparing to leap, and let the cosmic wave of love carry you forward. You shall be moved through grace into the new world awaiting you in this moment. So it goes on longer, but I'm going to leave it there. The energy has been building if you've been following along. The momentum of these readings, I think I started, less than 2 weeks ago adding these to my channel after a request from my spirit guides to lean in a little deeper. Spirit, what's the message about this love energy? Yeah, okay. So if you haven't seen some of the previous messages, my guides are saying please go and look. So there is the beautiful Ace of Wands, riding this cosmic wave, passion, inspiration that comes on passion, because literally the wheel of fortune is turning, and it is the destiny for all of us. So those of us that are here in this moment chose to be here. The Judgment card. And you know what's interesting I love about this card? A couple things. There's the trumpet calling people forward, and it's a moment when we are able to hear it and to rise up. You know, in the illustration we see people look like they're rising from the dead, etc. So that's the cycle that we're in. That's why the cycle of life, Spirit says, and love is turning, and why the Time Master and the Swan are here to help us understand. Been a lot of energy coming forward, very profound messages, weaving, Spirit saying, weaving as we go into this next cycle. And there it is again. So, you know, when we come into this new moon, understand, Spirit wants it right there by the Time Master. So these are messages that are meant to be very, very broad. Okay, Spirit wants this one. Thank you, Spirit. The Page of Pentacles. Perfect. Brand new messages, new world coming forward. And the Page of Swords. A stable place from which to build. Having clarity, because do you see how this Judgment card and the Page, of Swords look into each other? So the way the cards are aligned in my readings are always very significant. It's the way my spirit guides utilize the pathway of the information about the energy. That came out yesterday. Okay. 8 of Pentacles, mastering our ability to transform, become what we're meant to be. And there we go, 2 of Cups. Love it. We are, of course, talking about love energy. So, Spirit, give us one more card, please, and we'll pick something from the Bag of Runes. What is it that we need to know? Coming forward into this complete transformation. What is it? Yeah, okay, look, this has come up 3 or 4 times at the top, so I'm going to take it now. Transformation. Still talking about transformation. So, you know, if you're involved in a love relationship, I believe these last couple days are all about the human collective. However, if you're here to pick up a message about your love relationship, understand that there is an energy that is streaming forward that is truly profound, riding the cosmic wave and freeing yourself from the illusion of time in order to emerge into the Swan energy is something that is destiny, very definitely, and you will come through a cycle that does cause you to understand what it is to have sacred judgment from within yourself, from within the Swan energy, the Time Master, while you are riding this cosmic wave, in order to start anew here on the earth, building something and working very diligently to evolve and transform with this beautiful Swan energy. And of course, it turns the Wheel of Fortune, and it is the cosmic wave. Actually, that's why Spirit wanted this here. It is the cosmic wave that we are experiencing. My guides are saying in some ways we had nothing to do with this, and yet, of course, we did because time is an illusion. So, yes, we are riding the cosmic wave. Be acutely aware, my guides are saying, of what the rationale, the reasoning that your spirit energy came here in these times to help bring forward the turning and the inspiration and the passion to allow people to awaken to themselves in this beautiful, beautiful way. And we see the water in the background and the heavens open on this cosmic wave in order to bring us forward. And the way we go forward is with complete clarity of thought, of mind, of understanding. A very powerful new beginning with stability, because we see the earth energy here, and clarity. Carried forward by the air elements. It's quite lovely. So I believe that we are coming into the awareness and the acknowledgement of these things because of the way the cards are lined up today. And we know that here on this earth, we do want to have stable love relationships. Among all people, they're talking about the awakening. And it is going to take a death process, a transformation. And it's lovely that we see the Judgment card here with the Page of Swords looking into it, bringing forward the message. Spirit says a double message. This is about a beginning after having had an ending. This is about a beginning. So here on the earth, we are the time masters, and we are moving into, oh my gosh, little cards. We're moving into our awareness of ourselves and the judgment of where we are as spirit beings. Standing in this very new place to bring clarity to our complete transformation and the awareness of how we incarnated, Spirit saying. So it was this inspiration that caused us to come here and be incarnated here through the birth, life, death, rebirth process. So in your love relationships, you may be experiencing this. I believe it's destiny turning. And so I'd love to hear from you folks about what's happening in your personal love relationships with your beloved. Spirit says, understand that as you approach your lover and you stand in your own self, they will be experiencing you in this way. And as part of why the Time Master is here and riding the cosmic wave to help you both understand, it's going to be important, I think, to speak with each other about that which is coming forward, about the fact that everything is changing. And you are here to experience it together. Really beautiful. So Spirit, what's the message from the runes, please? To clarify this for this day. Okay. Let me just grab the book and we'll take a quick look at the book. Okay, this is the rune for defense. Interesting that this is coming out. I'll be looking forward to that. I love it. Whoops, Spirit wants it over here by the death card. It's about timely retreat. And yesterday we had, I think it was Prairie Dog here talking about, stand still, sometimes you have to go into the tunnel, into your quiet place in order to have the experience and the rest. So this is about avertive powers, the U tree. It is I was. As we are tested, we fund the power to avert blockage and defeat. At the same time, we develop in ourselves an aversion to the conduct that creates stress in our lives. If there appears to be an obstacle in your path, consider that even a delay may prove beneficial. Don't be overly eager to press forward, for this is not a time or a situation in which you can make your influence felt. Patience is the counsel that this rune offers. Do nothing hectic, no acting needy or lusting after a desired outcome. This rune speaks to the difficulties that can arise at the beginning of a new life, and often it announces a time of waiting for a spring to fill up with water, for fruit to ripen on the bough. Perseverance and foresight are called for. The ability to foresee consequences before you act is the mark of a profound person. Avert anticipated difficulties through right action. And yet, even more than we are doers, we are deciders. I think that's why the pages are here. Deciding to bond our energy with this notion of the Time Master, to step beyond our own human illusions and bring forward that which destiny is literally turning. When your decision is clear, the doing becomes effortless. For then the universe supports and empowers your actions. So if you receive AWAS, you are put on notice that through perhaps inconvenience or discomfort, growth is promoted. This may well be a trying time. Certainly it is a meaningful one. So set your house in order. Tend to business, be clear, and wait on the will of heaven. Whew, it's giving me a chill. So there's the energy coming through here today, very intense, very, I keep trying to figure out what the right word is. Spirit says it's this. These are the words you need. You are likely, many of you are feeling this, and it kind of feels like this. It's a combination of these things, and this is the destination. This is where we're going. So I'm going to leave it there for you for today. Spirit wants you to just sort of ponder the energy that comes through and the words, and yes, be on notice. These moon cycles are really powerful. So the new moon in Pisces is coming forward. I think in these days, coming up to this new moon, there's a lot of important messaging clearly that wants to come out about what we are working on, what is being announced, Spirit says, on the earth in these days, as we, Spirit's talking about morphing, emerging, transmutation into this beautiful swan energy. Have a wonderful day. Thanks, everyone. Don't forget to click the like button for me. And I'll be here to speak with you tomorrow.